Hello, hello everybody, and welcome back to Spirit Divine Light. Today's video is going to be a divine masculine, divine feminine, you versus them type reading. Please remember that this reading for entertainment purposes only, may or may not resonate. Please only take what does and leave the rest to another person to claim, obviously. So, starting with Aries, ending with Pisces, okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine masculine will be on the one side, divine feminine on the other, and the connecting energy. You can also relate this to maybe somebody that you're in a relationship or whatever. So you could be the divine feminine, they could be divine masculine, or vice versa, as we all have both in our charts and everything. Some of us lean more into the one than the other. All right. So, with that being said, let's get into this reading. All right. And cleanse the cards, the energy in the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy space. Cleanse the cards, the energy space. Cleanse the cards, the energy space. Spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors. I ask for you to join me in this reading today for the all signs, divine masculine, divine feminine, what they need to know, hear, whatever. Starting with Aries. So Aries to Pisces. And just so everybody knows, divine masculine on the left, divine feminine on the right, and the connecting in the center. And yeah, just check it out. See what you think. Okay. You can also check your other placements in your birth chart, as there may be other messages for you there in regards on what you're looking for. Okay. So let's get into this. Aries, divine masculine first, then divine feminine, and then kind of the connecting energy, or, mutual energy, whatever you want to call it. It can be considered a you versus them or a you versus yourself type of reading. So starting with Aries, what do they need to know? Aries, all right. So divine masculine side, it's in the past in reverse. August in reverse, and then we have the connection as next year looks promising in reverse. So something is not in the past, something is in the present. All right. August, so July, something may be in July for the feminine. All right, that may have happened for them, or maybe they met you at that time. I'm not too sure. Next year looks promising in reverse. So it might not be next year, it might be this year. Maybe your connection is flourishing better. Maybe in July, your divine feminine discussed that they want something more out of this. All right. And that's all I really see for you, Aries. Okay. So, Aries, Taurus, what do we have for you? Taurus. Okay. Taurus, you have the next full moon in reverse. Divine feminine side says going too fast, slow down, take your time. And then connection energy is next full moon in reverse. So, next new moon in reverse. So you have next full moon in reverse. So that might not be the next full moon, but it could be this full moon that you see some kind of changes, or you have. It could also be between September and October as the current full moon concept. They have going too fast, slow down. So they may need to take their time in something in this connection. Okay. And then next new moon in reverse could be this new moon. So it could be in September or October. For some of you, it may even be, I heard November. So it just depends on who you are. All right. Gemini, what do we have for our Gemini friends, please? Gemini, you have next fall on the divine masculine. They have time is frozen. And then it is give it time. It's in the works in reverse. So this is kind of weird, Gemini. Next fall, it's saying that some things you may see happen next fall. Okay. They have time is frozen. So they have all the time they need for whatever it is. And then give it time. It's in the works in reverse. So I do see like now is the time to work on obviously something. If it's in the connection, maybe it will further next fall. But time is frozen to work on whatever it is now. Okay. Cancer, what do we have for you, Cancers? Cancers, we have next full moon in reverse. You have next new moon in reverse. They have next full moon in reverse, and then 3 months for now. Okay, so it's kind of funny because I'm 3 months from now, so it could be the next between the next full moon and the new moon. Within 3 months, there could be some kind of substantial change that you see in your life. And I do see a lot of like prosperity for you in the future here, Cancer. Okay, Leo, what do we have for you? I just heard somebody else may have the success that will help you get out of some kind of situation. Okay. Leo, you have next fall for divine masculine. Divine feminine's timing is much farther in the future. So this kind of, both of this is agreement that next fall something is to happen. Okay. You have the power to create the timing by taking action in reverse. So it is definitely saying that some of you may need to lag on something right now and maybe by next fall have it working. It might be some of you, I just heard commitment. So some of you may be looking to further a commitment. This is you're saying that you may want to wait till next fall just to verify that this is the connection you truly want. Okay. Next, we have the Virgos. What do you have for Virgos? Okay. Virgo, you have June for divine masculine. They have for the feminine as next couple of years. And then you have April's connecting. Okay. So something could have happened in June. You could have met them in June or next year in June. Okay. They have next couple of years and it says April. So I'm seeing between a June and an April within the next couple of years, something is going to change in your connection. I cannot verify what with just these cards. All right. Virgo, Libra, what do you have? What does Libra have, please? What does Libra have? What does Libra have, please? What does Libra have? What does Libra have, please? Okay, Libra, you have the have faith. Divine timing is at play for the divine masculine. Patience is it's not time yet for the feminine, and indecisive is causing delays in reverse. So, the divine timing is at play, meaning don't worry about anything right now. When something has happened, it is meant to happen for you. Have patience, as whatever it is that you want is not time to move yet. And then you're not indecisive, but it is saying just allow the timing to happen as it needs to. Okay. Scorpio, what do you have? Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio has February in reverse for the divine masculine. So it very well could be January. The feminine has it's worth the time in reverse. So something isn't worth the time to them. It's time to let go. So for some of you, I do see some kind of committal thing happening in January increasing. Some of you, I see it letting go. It just depends on who you are. Okay. And then some of you maybe kind of debating by then where you want to go. Okay. I do see a moving truck. So some of you may have to move and for work or something, and that may cause a little bit of issues because maybe the other person doesn't want to move. All right. So it just depends on what situation relevates to you. Sagittarius, you have it's time to take a break in reverse for the divine masculine. So now is the time to keep going on whatever it is you need to do. They have September in reverse. So August, okay, or October. And then you together have timing is pushed back due to blockages in reverse. So there is no blockages in the situation. It is time to move forward. I don't know. So some of you could relate to August. Some of you might relate to October, November, December, whatever, but it's definitely not in September. I see this more as getting back on your feet kind of scenario. Okay. Capricorn, what do you have? Okay. Capricorn, you have, well, we got freaking cards flying everywhere. Capricorn, you have it's worth the time for divine masculine, March in reverse for the feminine. So it could very well be February, possibly April, May, or June. But then you got next new moon. So something is worth the time in this connection or with yourself. Okay. I'm going to say some reason I keep saying February. So by February, there is definitely kind of the fruits of the labor situation. And you may see the start of it by next new moon, or it is worth the time to start something new by next new moon. Could be even your connection furthering to see success in February. Okay. Aquarius, what do we have for you? Aquarius. Okay. You have patience. It's not time yet for the divine masculine. Next couple of weeks for the divine feminine, and next fall in reverse. So it's not time yet right now. However, in the next couple of weeks, you may see a little bit of change. Okay. Not next fall, but by next spring, I could see summer, even this winter, there might be something in this connection. Some of you, I just heard marriage. It might not be next fall, but I could see some of you in the summer getting married or something to somebody. Okay. And then we have finally, last but not least, our Pisces friends. So Pisces, what do we have for you? Pisces, what do we have for you, please? Pisces, what do we have for you? Okay. Pisces. Okay. Pisces, you have tomorrow looks promising in reverse. All right. Then you have on the divine feminine side, patience, it's not time yet. And then your connecting energy is the next couple of weeks. So what I see for you is obviously something is not going to like just magically happen tomorrow. However, I do see that with time, something could change. Like it says next couple of weeks, but I even heard like next couple of years, next couple of months for some of you. That's when you'll see the change for you. It's kind of like patience is a virtue is kind of what I just heard, right? So if patience is a virtue, then obviously it is an insurance to you to make sure that you kind of work on it what you want to work on, and then kind of just like move forward from that aspect, if that makes any sense to you. Not too sure if that does. All right. And yeah, I don't know if I got anything else here for you. Okay. So I don't know if that's all I got here or not. I'm just okay. So we are going to also do the elements. Sorry, I was just checking on another video while doing this reading to make sure that's what I was doing. All right. Fire signs. Let's get some more information. Fire signs. Fire signs. Fire signs. Another message for the fire signs with the divine masculine, divine feminine, and then the connecting, please, for the fire signs. Okay. Fire signs. So you have it's time to take a break in reverse. The feminine has timing is pushed back due to blockages, and then you have next couple of days. So for fire signs, I see that it is not time for you to take a break. It is time for you to get your ass in gear. There is no timing back due to blockages on their side for the feminine next couple of days. So I do see some kind of change. Somebody may be visiting you or something in the next couple of days, or you may see a change in your connection in the next couple of days, deepening your connection. All right. Earth signs. What do we have for the earth signs, please? What is another message for the earth signs, please? What is another message for the earth signs, please? Okay. Earth signs, you have timing is pushed back due to blockages in reverse next couple of days on the divine feminine. And then your connection is you have the power to create timing by taking action. Okay. So there is no blockages here. Next couple of days, it is saying take action. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Air signs. What do we have for the air signs, please? What is it for the air signs? Divine masculine, divine feminine, and then the connecting energy, please. All right. A little bit of complication there. Air signs, you may be a little bit in your head a little bit too much right now, air signs. It's time for you to relax a little. Keep doing what you're doing, but okay. Air signs, the divine masculine, you have 3 months from now in reverse. The divine feminine, you have next new moon. So that could very well be September, October, or November. All right. Then you have 9 months from now. So within 9 months, I do see a grand success for you. Okay. With the 3 months and now in reverse, that definitely could be between 3 to 9 months. Some of you, I do see some changes happening right now, obviously with that next new moon, sorry. So I see kind of like changes now, next new moon, a lot of changes happening. And 9 months from now, I heard just somebody's channel is going to blow the fuck up, or social media or whatever it is that they're doing. I heard podcasts. Some of you are doing podcasts, whatever it is. And I also see relationships, furthering a relationship. Okay. So water signs, what do we have for water signs? Okay. Water signs, what do we have for you? What is it for the water signs? Divine masculine, divine feminine, and then the connecting energy, please. Water signs, divine masculine, divine feminine, and then the connecting energy, please. Okay. Water signs, you have next full moon in reverse for the divine masculine. Feminine has November, and then connecting energy is February. Okay. So next full moon in reverse, I see that kind of into October, but it could also be November. Okay. And for sure, I'm getting the message between November and February, around a full moon type, between like this full moon to this full moon, I do see a change of opportunity and kind of changes your surroundings around you. All right. And it's going to be like a blessing in disguise. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Finally, I want to do one for the collective because, you know, we love the collective energy. So what is the collective energy for divine masculine, divine feminine, for all signs, all elements, fire, earth, air, water, just the collective energy in general for divine masculine, divine feminine, fire, earth, air, water? What is the collective energy in general for the divine masculine, divine feminine? I said some of you need to slow down. Okay. So 3 months from now in reverse for the divine masculine. This is saying that something may not be 3 months, something you may need to start working on now. Okay, now is the time. I just heard 9 months from now for the divine feminine, you may see some kind of growth, whatever that relates to you. And then in January, I see fireworks. So I do see an announcement. I heard announcement for many of you, some of you, not all of you. Okay. But 9 months from now is October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So some of you have June, okay? Between January and June, you may see some grand success, all right? So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you as always. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. And I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.